Hello everyone, welcome to your tarot reading 1111. I get a message for you on the person you're thinking about, but specifically I feel that this is going to be for those of you that are either in no contact or you may be getting minimal contact from your person. So we're going to read what the energy is between you and this person, and then what Spirit has to say, okay? So, what is the energy, Spirit, between you and your person? The Seven of Cups. So, opportunities, I feel like this has to do with, for some of you, you may have tried to move on, or this person may have tried to move on. Now, when you're speaking of Seven Cups, and there's a lot of different things going on within each of those cups. And I feel like, in this case, for some of you, you may have needed a break from a person, and it may have been good in the sense that this person is realizing a lot of things about you and this connection that were very special. And you see how this man has his back turned like towards us, but towards you. I feel like at one time there was something that this person was chasing, like running after, and it wasn't what they thought. I feel like this person here in the card also looks like the Five of Cups. So like a person that regrets the choice that they made, or maybe they had to go out there and play the field to figure it out, or maybe it wasn't even that. They needed to go off and sort of find themselves, or they needed space, they needed to figure things out. And I feel like 7 is also a life path number, so for some of you, I feel this person is coming back, and they're very aware that like you are somebody significant in their lives now, because I feel for some of them, if they went off and kind of did their thing, whatever they did, they dealt with like a snake along the way. They dealt with illusions, things that they thought, were a certain way and they're not. Maybe this is a person that wanted to relive some part of their past, and they figured out that wasn't worth it, like chasing something that just was empty. And here the jewels, I feel that some may have wanted to throw themselves in work, and they thought that was the answer. But I feel that you get to the end of this cup, that was all like an illusion for this person. And for some, it also felt like they were playing with the devil, or like they were misguided, or like they were seduced by something that really was nothing. It wasn't fulfilling. Okay, so that's the energy, and you may have done something similar. So this person's energy here, the Chariot, I feel like this person is wanting to come towards you. Also a number 7. So this is Scorpio and Cancer energy here. And I feel like this card is like in reverse, it's the Two of Swords, the lesser of two evils, but also it's a maybe card. Like it's neither a yes or a no. Like this person was in the zone of, is this what I think it is? Like, are you supposed to be their life partner? Or do I want to go back to, being alone and single and just doing me? But I feel that here with this energy, like this person may have been in a confused energy, again, like a maybe energy, and they're coming out of that with the Libra card. It's all about the balancing of scales. For some, that could have been that they needed to go back and finish out things from the past. But what I see with this person, with the swords cards, the Two of Swords and then the King of Swords, is that this person has been thinking about this a lot, and they think about you a lot, and they're wanting to be honest with themselves. That's here. So we'll go back to that. That was a story there. So your energy. So for some of you guys with the Ten of Wands, this is some kind of burden that you've been carrying. You wanted to lighten your load here because this may have made you feel a certain way, obviously. It may have affected your life in many ways. This could have been somebody that you were in a relationship with. So, like, they lived with you. You could have been with the fire sign here. But also the Gemini energy right next to it, you felt like this person was your soulmate. You felt like you were meant to be, and you didn't understand maybe when this person like initially made a choice, because I feel like the choice was made on this side, not on your side. But it puts you in this state of fear. I feel like initially you experienced a lot of fear, like you just didn't think that this person would do this to you. But now you're in a very different place. You're able to see things about this person that you just didn't know about them. You might have suspected certain things, but you just didn't know what you know now. So it makes you very equipped, I guess, to know, like, when this person comes back around, because I feel like you're dealing with somebody that's going to come back around. And you could free yourself from this situation if you don't think that there's potential, like, for a long term, even though I feel that you see this person as a soulmate and a true connection. There is trust issues. Like, there was something that was shown to you about this person, and it could be a like situation where you feel that there is no repairing this. This could be also a person that you see is very broken. This person could be fearful of a committed relationship. And there are things that you see in this person that you question. And so I feel like a lot of you want this soul to soul and like a heart to heart conversation. So the Hermit is soul searching. Like, you've been soul searching. Maybe though you haven't talked to this person and you want to know where they're at, because I feel like this person wants to talk to you with the King of Swords here. This person is determined to talk to you now because they feel different. They feel different after this experience up here that they went through. Okay, let's get clarifiers on these cards. So for the Seven of Cups, talk to me about the Seven of Cups. Spirit, what is the Seven of Cups here? So we get Judgment. Let's get 2 clarifiers. We got 3. Okay, and the Nine of Cups in reverse with the Queen of Cups in reverse. So I feel like for some of you, you're not sure if you want this because you're not sure about this person anymore. Like, you don't see this person the same. You think maybe they just don't have confidence in themselves, and you maybe thought that they had a lot of confidence and they showed you otherwise. This person may be somebody that also doesn't have like an inner can say strength. For some of them, it's that. But it's like you created a lot of balance for this person, and without you, there's a lot of instability, and emotionally speaking, I'll say that. So you also may think that this person lacks self-love, and I feel like in this time, you've gone through a lot of soul searching and healing, and so you see that in this person. Okay, so what is this Chariot card? What is the Chariot card for this person? What is the Chariot card? So this person may have gone through a tower and a lot of feeling of emotional loss, like they lost you and you were their person. I feel like that's what they're recognizing, that you were their person, and that's why they're coming back towards you. This person could have also lost a lot, though, in the sense of finances. Also, like, again, how you make this person feel very stable, and being unstable, maybe there was a loss in a job or in a home, or they had a falling out with like their family. Okay. So I feel like this person also feels that you are somebody they could talk to, confide in, and I also feel like that's part of this. Like, if this person comes forward, they want to tell you about what's going on in their life. Maybe they've been holding back a lot from you. What is the Two of Swords for this person, Spirit? What is the Two of Swords? The Nine of Pentacles. The Devil. So I feel like this person thought that maybe they'd be better off on their own. Maybe they've always been very independent-minded. They didn't want to be in a relationship that, like, trapped them. Maybe that's the way they felt. And maybe that's why they ran from it. That's one scenario. The other one is that this person may have had addictions, and like, because you and this person were very close, they didn't want you to see that, or they started to go, back to what they were used to before your relationship. Okay, what is this King of Swords? The Empress in reverse. So I feel like this person is realizing that they're selfish. Like, there's things about themselves that they don't like, but it's like the ego sometimes just takes over. But I feel like, again, they're missing you. They're missing a lot of things about you. And a lot of things are weighing them down. Like, even when I'm doing this reading, when I'm tapping into this energy, it's an energy of like just being tired, wearing yourself out, doing a lot of things to keep yourself busy so that you're not on their mind. But they're always thinking about you regardless. Like, you are the first thing that they think about when they wake up, the last thing they think about. They may be dreaming of you also, and so you're constantly on this person's mind. With the Page of Swords, this is, a card of somebody watching you, but in reverse, it's like, I take it as intrusive thoughts. It's somebody that has you on their mind constantly, even if they don't want to think about you. Even if they're not, like, looking at your social media, they're still thinking about you. Okay. So let's see your energy. So it's interesting because I feel for you guys that when you were with this person, like, it may have been beautiful, the connection. But when this person left, they left all of this stress on you, and it felt like you just had to pick yourself up and start over. I feel for some of you, again, this was like a commitment. You guys were in a committed relationship, and so this may have really affected your life, or it threw a lot of things off for you. And again, it was like you had to pick up the pieces and start over. And since then, you've started over and you've done really well for yourself. You're doing really well working alone. So it's not like you want this person or need this person. You may want this person, but you don't need this person, okay? And you may be between an energy of yes, no, you know, what would I do if this person wanted to come back? What would I say? And I know you love this person. I could see that. I could feel that. For you, it wasn't about, other options. It was always them. So you had a true connection with this person. But now, with where they left you, that's where you're at. You're having to look at everything, the whole picture. And then the Justice card comes up, like something was unfair that they did to you. And so it is about forgiveness. I feel like this person may ask you for forgiveness. And, it's going to start up a conversation. But I really feel like this person wants things to work out between the two of you. Okay, so the 8 of Swords is clarified by the Page of Cups. And the Page of Wands in reverse. So, yeah, I feel like for you, you're not gonna know. I feel like this person may surprise you. They're gonna just come back in and want to pick up where you left off. But you're over here like, well, what's happened since you've been gone, like since you left? And I feel like they're gonna tell you all about it. You're just gonna hear all of it. There is gonna be some things that you may not want to hear. This person may also come to you like initially in ego, but they may be feeling you out, and eventually like they're going to be more just forward and honest. Like they're just going to tell you everything, like without holding back. So you're going to be in this place of, do I want this now? Again, they're both in reverse, the pages. So you also think that this person is immature, like in the sense of how they handled the situation. And I feel like there's some sort of inner conflict with you, and like if you want to accept this apology, and if you believe this person. I feel like they're not going to be lying to you. They're going to be honest with you, especially with the King of Swords there. But it's more of, if this person did it before, they're obviously capable of doing it again. And so that's where you're coming from. Like, would you let this person back in? Okay, the Hermit. What is the Hermit? Yeah, for some of you, this person may have like shattered an illusion, or you saw this relationship going in a certain direction, and it didn't go in that direction. Like instead, this person broke your heart. Even though we don't see the 3 of Swords here, we don't need to. But they broke up with you. And they might have broke up a family. You guys might have been in a family together. But now the tables have turned here. And I want to say, look at all of your cards are in reverse, except for the Hermit, even the bottom of the deck. So that has to do with, like, playing small, the Three of Wands. I feel like you probably have come up, you've done a lot for yourself, and you may be wondering now, like, do I want to go back to my past? Do I trust this situation? Do I want this situation? Like, even if this person is coming to you straight. And some of you, it's going to be a yes because you love this person. And this is what you've wanted. You've just always wanted honesty from them. And so you're going to get it. And so I feel like this person's going to take action towards you. Again, we saw that Chariot. This person is scared, though, that you're going to reject them. And I feel like that may be why they're coming forward, too, because they felt you, like, walking away. I feel like this person is really good at, they know you well, and so they observe you. And again, here, I feel that this person, it feels like you're gonna just walk away. Like they've kind of just kept you in the loop or in this connection somehow. They may have been breadcrumbing you here. But I feel like you finally cut this person off, and so they just were watching you, and now they're coming back in, like chasing you almost in this energy. Let's see. Maybe I'm gonna clarify the walking away card. What is this walking away? Yeah, see? It's the Page of Swords. They're watching you, and so again, they can read you. They can read you, and I feel like they feel like you're done with them. And now they're the ones that are seeing like what could have been. They're in that energy of what could have been. So the Two of Wands, we got the Ace, or the Page of Wands here, we got the Three of Wands here, and we get the Two of Wands here, where you have a person that is looking at this from this place of like you were their wish fulfillment. They always recognize this connection with you, but they let you go to become more independent, like for selfish reasons again. And now this is coming back around, and I tell you, like, look at, these are all the cards that are out here for you. And this is coming back around for them, where if they come back around, you're going to feel like they want this more than you, and now you may be having a lot of fear around long-term commitment with this person because you don't know if they're gonna run away again. I feel like this is the issue here, that they may be a runner. But this time that they ran away, they had this tower, and they felt like they lost you. And I feel like for a lot of you, you walked away from this person, so they did. And they were chasing this Nine of Pentacles here, but look, it's in reverse. So the Sun is right behind it. I feel like this, for many of you, is a true, again, soulmate connection. And so it's going to come back around, and it's going to come back around in this way of being more balanced. Like, this person is going to be very different with you this time. And, like, if they were sneaky, if they were childish, if they were all about, you know, material wealth, if they were, you know, chasing after other things and, you know, making this relationship really hard to be in and unbalanced, like you just didn't know what this person wanted. I feel like you're going to be dealing with somebody that is in a different place, like in life, where they're pretty solid now of what they want with you. I feel like you may have dealt with somebody that was younger, maybe younger than you, and they still, wanted to kind of go out and explore. But I feel like this person is having this realization, let's see what's under here, that they don't want to keep going without you. Like they want this Two of Cups, because without it, there is no fulfillment. Like you are their fulfillment. That's where this person is at, recognizing that you are their fulfillment. You are what makes them happy, and they don't want to lose that. They don't want to lose you. So again, I feel like a lot of you are going to get an apology from this person, and a lot of you are feeling this intuitively. Again, going back to this Hermit card here, like you feel this person coming around, and they don't want to argue with you this time. Chariot, all of the same cards, how interesting. And then Justice, like the scales are going to balance with this person. This person is going to speak their truth. And I feel like this is a conversation for a lot of you that you've been waiting for. The King and the Queen of Swords here. And both of you are going to be able to speak your truth to each other. And like that stuck energy is going to be gone for a lot of you that have been really sad about this. Like you are going to have a new beginning with this person. But yeah, you both have to sort of put this down, just talk about everything. I feel for some of you too, there may be family issues with you guys. So, I feel like has to be resolution. And look how the deck closes here. So these are cards that we go back to here. The Seven of Cups, like the grass wasn't greener is what I get. I feel like this person was also equally as burdened as you. And notice how the Empress was over here with the King of Swords energy. And this person has been watching you, and they've been watching you like grow, and everything around you is growing, while everything around them, they've had the Tower energy around them. And I feel like this person is recognizing that like this was a once in a lifetime, partnership, and they didn't want it. Like they didn't want you when you were there. For a lot of you, you've moved on, and this person is coming back around. This person wants you. They want to have this conversation with you. And I feel like this person wants to be with you again. This person's in love with you. That's basically what I got. And even under here, I know the deck is closed off, but I did see the Wheel of Fortune card. I feel that, look at the King of Swords. Judgment. I feel like this person was under judgment. But for a lot of you, this is going to happen like during this Cancer season, Leo season, like between the 7-7 and 8-8 portal is when this will happen. This person coming back around. Okay. And I'm going to leave it at that. Even this card is a 1-7. So I feel like you guys are also mirroring each other a lot right now. And this person wants their freedom. Like, I feel like for some of them, they got into a situation where they're going to break free. You see these horses, like, are breaking free from something. But I feel for some of them, they're breaking free from the mind. Like, if they've been holding themselves back, that's what they're breaking free from. All right. So that's what I get for you guys today. Please remember to like, subscribe, comment, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Take care.